Hello guys, most welcome to all of you to Bindu Study Guide. Today I am with you to start the most important topic of the nationalism in Europe, the most important chapters, and previously we have got the imaginative ideal states of Frederick Sorio. In previous period we have also got that the achievement of Napoleon Bonaparte in making nation state in the French societies. But in course of the time we have got that the nationalisms in Europe, it was not ready-made from the time of the immemorial. In creating nationalisms, the Jacobins Club, then the middle class, different professionals, and the army men of France under the efficient organization's power of Napoleon Bonaparte. But in 1815, the French leader Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated by the collective force of England, Russia, Prussia, and Austria. And after this defeat, the European leaders met in a conference, the historical conference, that is the Vienna Congress. And in this conference, that is Vienna Conference, which was hosted by the great Austrian Chancellor Duke Metternich, he, along with the representative of Russia, England, and Prussia, they make a plan to resettle the map of Europe, and the progressive activities for the establishment of the nation states, democratic state, republican states, whatever the reformations work was done by Napoleon. Now their target is to undo all this, and France will be kept isolated, creating some new states in the frontiers or boundary sides of the France. And this resettlement of the regions state was decided in Vienna Congress, and different parts, regions of France, Poland, where the democratic revolutionaries activities were progressed, these states were reduced and the regions were territories were divided among these four representative, that is major powers of Europe, that is England, Russia, Prussia and Austria. Now the question is, the Napoleon's initially was very sympathetic to the interest of the common peoples, but in course of time the Napoleonic activities, administrative course was also despotic type, and whatever the process, that is military organizations, administrative reforms, tax and revenues, whatever the ways was adopted by Napoleon Bonaparte, here all of these great power, that is kings of the rulers of the England, Russia, Prussia and Austria, adopt the Napoleonic path to re-establish their conservative powers. So this topic's name is New Conservatisms. Conservatisms means conservate, who believe in the traditional institutions like monarchy, despotisms, manorial systems, the guild systems, and this time this conservatism is going to be established second time, and it was existed for the first time before the French revolutions in 1789. That's why this conservatism is called new, that is, this will be newly re-established in Europe. So for this purpose, the despotic rulers, the previous principles of the despotisms will be started here again. Now the question, the revolutionaries, we have got the middle class sections, the Jacobin clubs members, the young sections, college students. They were involved in the movement activities, revolutions, that is, they were trying to bring the change in French Revolution to remove the despotic powers. Now these leaders class are identified as the anti-government enemy, anti-social enemy. That's why now they became compelled to organize some secret underground societies, organization, through which they can continue their revolutionary work against the despotic powers. And they took vows that they will be making efforts for the movement against the despotisms. Now we will discuss here some important revolutionary secret organizations. The first of all, we should mention here that the new process to re-establish the despotic powers. Now the kings, these major kings of the four countries, they start censorship laws. That is, censorship is imposed in the newspaper, in literary works, in drama, poetry, whatever the government systems, government's activities are reflected. The censorship, that is, regulations, was made by these new despotic rulers. Now, these liberal nationalists organized the secret associations like Carbonari, Young Italy, Young Europe, and the most important leaders in organizing such type of secret society was Joseph Mazzini. The name is very important, Joseph Mazzini. He belongs to Genoa and was born in 1807 after an incident of the revolutionary activities in Liguria. Liguria is the name where a revolutionary campaign was going on, and Joseph Mazzini was the main leader when he was a young man of 24 years. Because of that incident, that is Liguria revolutionary incident, he was sent to jail, and after releasing from jail, he established Young Europe and Young Italy in 1833. The name is important, Young Italy and Young Europe in 1833, and the main activities of this revolutionary group was to fight secretly against the despotic rulers. The huge number of branches were established in Germany, France, Poland, Italy, and the young, educated, brilliant professionals, teachers, and others intellectual communities became the members of such organizations. And Joseph Mazzini, he believed that state is a collective alliance, and Italy cannot be a place, a country of the patchwork. Patchwork means the different shape. Here different languages, different territories, different communities, different cultures, different religious belief, that is, peoples are living in a different way, and in such a situations, nationalisms, nation states, democracy, republican government, this cannot be possible. So they took the vows to stop this type of despotisms and establish a new nation state where all the people can enjoy their political, economic, social life for their overall development. So in today's discussions, our basic point, that is new conservatisms, the main countries, 4 countries, what are the name? England, Russia, Prussia, Austria, and Metternich's name is very important in this regard. Who said that? Who make comment about Joseph Mazzini that he is the most dangerous enemy of our social order, that is despotic social orders. So some important short questions I am giving in brief. Name 3 secret societies. When these societies were established, which countries are involved in the Vienna Congress? What was the main agenda of Vienna Congress? Who was Mazzini? When was he born? What was Mazzini's political ideology? What was the idea of nation state? That's enough for today's. I hope you are clear about the conservatisms in Europe. Next videos I will discuss how the European countries, especially France, Italy, Germany, achieved their nation statehoods. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.